Okay, welcome to Pest Startup 101. This podcast is dedicated to all things pest control related. Please check out the website. It's still a work in progress, but it's up. It's peststartup101.com. You can also go on our Instagram, Pest Startup 101, and our Facebook, also the same name. And you can check links there on our Instagram on the bio. It'll have a link tree there for the website, for YouTube, our YouTube channel, and all things Pest Control 101. Okay, Pest Control Startup 101. So, in this episode, we're going to talk about free inspections. Should you offer it? Should you offer free inspections, pros and cons, and who else is offering free inspections, and the benefits of offering free inspections. So, let's start with the cons. So, with free inspections comes added costs. So, you have gas costs. You have the waste of time, driving there, inspecting. That can take, depending on the location, how far it is, 10 to 30 minutes to get there, introductions, and then going through with the inspection. By the time you're done, you've lost an hour. So that's something you have to think about as well. When you're just starting out, you have to manage your costs. So that's another con. If you're just starting out, you don't want to offer free inspections because let's say you do 10 inspections, you make 2 sales, and then you spent ads to get those people to call you, and then they ask for free inspection. So you have the added cost of the ad purchase, per click you're being charged depending on the advertising platform that you're using, Facebook, Google. You're being charged one way or another when people click. Excuse me. So you have the added cost of the ad clicks and then your gas and then your time. So then there's that. And then let's say you have some print documentation, print ads or print stuff that you have to leave to them. I mean, that's minor things. That's a few cents per page depending on how many pages you print at a time. If you're doing black and white, if you're doing color. I mean, no one should ever do black and white print because it looks very cheap and very unprofessional. You definitely have to do color. Pest control is not an upscale business, but it's a business where we charge minimum $150, $200 for one service. So you definitely have to give some kind of, you have to make the customer feel comfortable. So another con is your competition is offering free inspections. So that affects you. So if you don't offer free inspections, they'll say, hey, and this is what could happen. They can call you after clicking your ad. They tell you they have a pest problem. They ask you, do you offer free inspections? You say no. One way you can work around that is you tell them that you're going to charge them for the inspection. And then if they decide to go through with the service, you apply that charge to the service rate. Okay, so you have that. Then you can add a little bit to the service rate charge, and then you're getting the money for your transportation, and you're getting the inspection is gonna be worth it, But the problem is, if you do 10 inspections and you only sell 2, you have to calculate to see if you're actually making a profit because you're losing 8 inspections. That's 8 hours of work that you've lost that you could be doing something else. So, but your competition, the big guys, Terminix, Orkin, Ecolab, they're offering free inspections. So you have that to compete with. And then you have the smaller companies, which are still big. They're still $1 million brands. Truly Nolan, Fox. It depends on where you're located. There's always a big guy there, a big local brand that's making a couple $1 million, and they're offering free inspections as well. So you have to consider that. Sorry. So you have to consider that when it comes to free inspections. So here's what here's the pros. The pro is you can, even if you go do a free inspection, let's say for bed bugs, and they don't have any bed bugs, you can try to sell them something else. You can leave them a quote. And the best thing about having a pre-typed up, pre-printed sheet with not your rates, but maybe just a space there where you can write in your rates. You can give them your prices, and in the future, they can call you. So you do an inspection in the wintertime, 3 months later, springtime comes around, bugs are swarming, and then you get a call. And they already have the price sheet. You honor that price. You tell them that price is valid for 90 days, right before 90 days hits, sometimes a few days after 90 days, because people see the sheet. They say, yeah, we forgot about this guy. We're going to call him for this spring, right? And then they forget to call you, but 10 days pass after 90 days. Hey, you'll still honor that. No problem. Thank you for thinking of us, and get that sale. And hopefully you sell them a year protection plan. So that is a pro of offering the free inspection. Number two is you're out there. So even if you're not making the sale, your work vehicle is still on the road. If you have your work vehicle marked up, meaning that it has your company decals all around the vehicle, it's still in the streets where people are going to be able to see it. When you stop at red lights, when you stop at stop signs, people are going to see your vehicle out there. They're going to see that you're doing work in the area. And then when your ad comes across, after you've gone to do the inspection, maybe the neighbor to that person has seen the ad. Now, when you get really good at creating ads, you're going to be able to target people based on information that you have from them, meaning you're going to have email addresses from people that submit forms on your site, or they're going to call you, ask you for a free inspection. When you're scheduling that free inspection, you're going to get their information. So you're going to get their phone number, their email. You'll be able to add that information to Google and Facebook, and that can help you with targeting. And you can have targeted ads where, this part of town gets this kind of bug at this time of year because you've been in business or you work for another company, and you can start targeting specific demographics, the specific zip codes for that type of inset, and it'll definitely help you increase in conversion. On your ads. That's going to help. So those are some pros and cons when it comes to offering free inspections, and should you offer free inspections. In the beginning, is something to weigh because everyone's different. You don't know how much money they started out their company with. You don't know how much money they have to spend on gas to drive around for 2-3 weeks before they get the rhythm and start making some sales. But I definitely recommend doing a free inspection, at least a couple free inspections a week. Try to give as many quotes over the phone as you can. Maybe just start out with free inspections for bed bugs. And because with that, you just need an accurate number of how many rooms, and then you can ballpark the price that way. All right. And then try to do a free inspection for bed bugs, and then give estimates for everything else. All right. But try those things out and check out our Facebook page, Instagram, website, peststartup101.com. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff.